Your body's been warning you for years. Weight gain, afternoon slumps, brain fog, joint pain, can't seem to remember anything. We often think of this as old age or getting older, but actually it's more likely that it's insulin resistance. And at first your body was whispering to you. Now maybe it's starting to scream. Ever feel like everything you do doesn't matter? You can't seem to lose weight no matter what you try? Drop a fire in the comments if that's you. Insulin resistance isn't a disease, it's a process. And it happens over a long period of time. Years of blood sugar spikes wear down the system. The body starts to pump out more and more insulin, and then the cells stop listening. Hello, metabolic gridlock. It's like texting somebody 17 times in a row and wondering why they ghosted you. Your cells feel the same way. There are several hidden triggers involved with insulin resistance. The first is chronic stress, whether it be coming from a relationship trouble that we have not resolved, or a past trauma that's not been resolved, or maybe chronic infections that are constantly causing inflammation, or perhaps a schedule that is too heavy, meaning we're burning the candle at both ends. This releases a lot of cortisol. And if it's done on a regular basis, this is going to cause a problem. When we have cortisol released, it's going to demand glucose usage to help deal with the crisis. The more cortisol that gets released, the more glucose is needed, and then eventually you have this insulin resistance. A second one's going to be poor sleep habits. Whether it's on purpose or not on purpose, this is a problem. When we don't get enough sleep, we don't produce growth hormone. This creates more inflammation, this creates more need for cortisol, and we're back into that same loop. So it's important that we focus on getting good sleep consistently. If you struggle with that, that's an area where you really need to zone in on. And there are plenty of supports for that. A third thing is processed foods. Unfortunately, there are a lot of toxins now in processed foods, but more importantly is the fact that now the foods that we're eating are not the same foods that our grandmas ate or that they gave us. These foods have been created by scientists to make us want more all the time, and it creates stress on our system. These things are not even about taste anymore. They're more about manipulating dopamine and serotonin so that we'll crave more of this food. This is a problem, a big problem. Another one is going to be toxins. In our environment, we are spraying all of our crops, we're spraying our grasses, we're drinking toxins in our water, and we're continually being bombarded by toxins. This is going to cause stress. This is going to cause an insulin resistance as well. So look at these to try to help clear up some of your insulin resistance. You don't need to wait until your blood glucose is 125. Fasting insulin, ferritin are two markers that allow you to see if you're pre-diabetic. So is HOMA-IR, or homeostatic metabolic assessment for insulin resistance, and then hemoglobin A1C. These are all markers that you should be looking at if you're suspecting prediabetes. Your body will drop clues along the way long before the doctor tells you you're pre-diabetic. Two in particular are skin tags and then a shaky tongue. So stick your tongue out at me, and if it's shaking, you're probably having a problem with managing your glucose. Now for the good stuff. Let's talk about the root cause reboot plan. The first thing you want to do is eat real food. Protein, fiber, and lots of color from your fruits and vegetables. Very important for helping you to stabilize your blood sugar. Second is going to be strength training. All exercise is going to be good for this, especially walking after dinner and walking after each meal. Even small exercises are going to be good, but strength training helps you to burn through glycogen, which then helps your body to start getting better at insulin sensitivity. The next is going to be heal gut inflammation. We've talked about this in other videos. Prebiotics, probiotics, butyrate, glutamine help with the healing of the lining, but also quercetin, rutin, luteolin, these help to calm some of the inflammation down. You need to get to the root cause of that inflammation and deal with that. The next is sleep. It's very important that you get consistent sleep every day of the week. Preferably, you get in bed by 10 o'clock and get up about 6 o'clock. That 10 to 12 window is the most important for the release of growth hormone. This is really important for reducing inflammation and taking the burden off of cortisol. This will help you significantly in your weight loss and also in your ability to abstain from cravings. Lastly is address the stress with tools, not wine. EMDR, DNRS, the Gupta program all help with the past traumas. Breathing exercises like the box breathing we've talked about, the physiological sigh where you take 2 breaths in through your nose and 1 long breath out through your mouth. Exercise in general will help with this. Grounding, getting some sun, and then saunas and salt baths. Magnesium salt baths will help to calm you, but they also help to detox you as well. Some supplements to think about: magnesium, specifically magnesium threonate or L-theanine, will help with sleep, but magnesium also helps in a lot of ways. Alpha lipoic acid has been shown to help with blood sugar. So is berberine, bitter herbs, and inositol helps with sleep and blood sugar management. And there's chromium picolinate if you have cravings. If you're tired of feeling stuck and foggy while your doctor says everything's fine, head over to my website at functionalhealthtn.com. I help people find real answers and get their energy back using root cause medicine, not crash diets. If you know someone who's in this situation as well, tag them so that they can get their energy back as well. I hope to see you in the next video.